I'm going to do clap sync. No, that's a bad clap sync. All right, Spencer, what do we do? We're
back at it again, boys. I found these monsters, and you're gonna tell me what they are and what
Are they
do.
from 5th edition D&D, the Dungeons and Dragons game?
You see, you know all of those guys. So I went back to our old 3.5 books, and I searched through them, and I found some of these lovely guys.
There's actually some pretty cool monsters in the,
I was
3rd edition.
I was surprised.
Monster manual. We have one of them, and then we have the 3rd. I don't know where 2 went. We have done this before, actually, back when my hair was shorter. Actually, we both kind of had the same hair. And now we've sort of swapped hair. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
It's not like we get 4,000 comments about it all the time. Did you know there's some people who still don't know that you're pregnant?
I am.
Guys, we're having a baby. Show me what you've prepared here. Oh my goodness. This is a tree. This is a tree why is he purple? There's guys down there.
Yeah.
There's dead people. Oh my goodness. Mm-hmm. Okay. This monster has like maybe sticky bark, or the roots like bring people to the tree and drag them underneath, or maybe it's something like the tree smells really good, and so people like want to get near it, and then as soon as they do, it's like the Headless Horseman in Sleepy Hollow, and he's just like woo, they just dive right into it.
Oh, so you think these guys are hiding out in the tree?
No, I think they are victims of this tree's massacre. Yes, it's a real menace to society, this tree.
How many hit points would you say this large plant has?
Like 80. Maybe like 80. It's a tree. You gotta hit that thing a lot of times. That's at least 2 fireballs.
Much more than 80.
Whoa! Why is it so strong?
I don't know. So he has 202 hit points.
Okay, all right. That seems fair for a cursed tree.
What would you call him?
I would just call him like a cursed pine.
Well, he's called a Night Twist.
That's such a cool name.
Night Twist, yeah.
Although it does kind of sound like a flavor of like a Slurpee.
The Night Twist.
Can I get one?
Blackberry.
Yeah. It's a little twist of blackberry and like vanilla. It's like, can I get one Night Twist, please? And then you die.
Whoever kills this creature, they have to make a DC 22 will save, or they have horrible nightmares every night. That deals 1d10.
It haunts you after you kill it?
It haunts you after you kill it.
Oh my god.
Does a 1d10 points of damage to you. Didn't give a type of damage. And you're dealt that every night until you either die or the curse is removed.
You gotta love 3.5 in there. Yes. Just 1d10 whatever damage. Just whatever damage.
It has to be removed by a limited wish spell or higher.
Okay.
It said...
Wait, the tree doesn't do anything? It's just if you kill it, you get nightmares?
Well, it has abilities. I just found, like, what I thought was the coolest about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So can the tree, like, whack you and stuff?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. If the curse kills you, and you are buried a month after you are, laid to rest, one of these grows from your grave.
Oh, that's kind of cool, actually.
Yeah.
I don't think that ever happened, but, like, whoa. That's kind of awesome. I like that in 3rd edition there was a lot of, like, how this monster is created and what happens after and like the life cycle of the monster. Yes. The monster manuals in those feel more like encyclopedias or like bestiaries rather than just like, here's some hit points and its backstory, figure it out.
Yeah. And so these dead guys down here, they'll be little saplings.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Oh, forever tormented.
Yes. What is this?
What the fuck? At first I thought it was water, but it's clearly ice. It's a big sentient snowball, so it's like an elemental snowball that started rolling down a mountain, was just rolling and picking up speed, and it was like, I'm alive. I think I should pay taxes.
But I don't want to, so I'm gonna kill this guy.
No, I'm just gonna commit murder instead. I like that whenever anything comes to life in Dungeons & Dragons, it immediately decides to just be a menace and to kill people. Like it has no other option. It's like, oh my god, I'm a living thing. Is that another guy over there?
It's called a Snowflake Ooze. It's an ooze made out of snow.
That is a snowball! How is it an ooze? I get it.
See
I guess it is.
Like the little tendrils coming up?
Oh, it is giving that dude the Gluck Gluck 9000.
Yeah, he's an ooze.
Wow. How is it an ooze is frozen?
All melee and range attacks have a 20% chance of like just missing. So you can attack and then you have to roll. And if you get like 20 or below, on a percentage die, it just goes right through it and it doesn't do any damage. And then if you bludgeon it, it splits into another ooze.
No.
And another ooze.
All right. Okay.
And there's a cool bit of lore for this guy.
Oh, yeah, I wanted to know the lore about this guy.
Yes.
Where does he come from?
They are known to attack travelers in the Icewind Dale.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But who made them?
I don't know, some guy.
It was not what I was expecting it to be. I do like oozes. This does not look like an ooze, although I do kind of see it.
He's an ooze man.
It's like if you froze like liquor and it doesn't like freeze all the way. It
Right,
just kind of becomes like a slush. You know, I guess it's like what this is.
Okay, what about this guy?
All right. Whoa, this is a disco ball that came to life. It's doing the Black Widow pose.
Yeah.
So that means it has to be some sort of rogue. Like it has to be like a stalker. Like it sneaks around. It has a good stealth. It also has holes in its body, meaning it's probably very aerodynamic and maybe quiet. So this is like I'm going to guess this is like a golem. And it's made of like mirrors, clearly, because it's like reflective. So this is a mirror stalker.
This is called a susurrus.
Sus?
Sus. What's what he's called.
I thought this was going to be D&D monsters, not Among Us.
No,
Oh, no.
He,
what does he do?
so
Vent?
they're actually peaceful creatures
Oh.
until you come into their space and make it like stinky.
What?
Yeah. So I don't know exactly what about it is, but they really like clean air. And all those holes that they have, when the wind flows through them, it makes a sound.
If he smells a fart, he becomes
Yes.
volatile?
So if you bring like a torch or like flame into his area, he will attack you. And if an undead comes into his area, he will try to kill it as quickly as he can.
But that's kind of cool though, because you would have
doesn't
to keep the air clean
he
around
doesn't
him.
want the air around him polluted. The hum that the little holes emit makes like a little song that puts undead into like a lethargic state, so he can kill them faster.
That's actually cool. That's kind of neat. This is like a monster that would probably the players could like avoid. Okay, I was making fun of this guy for being sus imposter who hates farts,
Right.
but like
Cool.
he's kind of cool actually.
Yeah.
There's not a whole lot of monsters that are on the player's side a little bit, so like they can avoid fighting with him. And the fact that my mans will just beat up anybody who uses fossil fuels, I kind of respect that. Oh my god, this guy's cool. So this is a bone horse. Well, it's more like a dog, I guess. It's more like a big dog man. He's clearly in a cemetery. So my man's took a wrong turn in the cemetery and came across the guardian of the cemetery, the bone dog. So that's what that is.
He is a bone dog.
Charnel Hound.
Yes.
Okay, so I was right.
A charnel hound.
What does charnel mean?
Associated with death.
They're really going through the synonyms
You
there.
can't call it dead dog.
Can't call it dead dog.
Yeah.
Can't call it death hound. Call it charnel hound.
And then these guys have 220 health.
Whoa!
They're huge undead.
Oh my gosh.
And they hate the sun. And if they are exposed to daylight, they have a -4 to all their attacks, saving throws, and ability
Man,
checks.
I think that is so cool. Like, I like that there's like a specific penalty to like bad guys in 3.5. I think that's fun.
If it can hit you with both of its claw attacks, it does 4d6 plus 21 extra damage. No specific type once again.
Just, whatever
Just
damage. Charnel damage.
And if it brings you to negative hit points, you have to roll a DC 24 fortitude save, or your body is absorbed by the creature. They heal 3 times your hit dice.
Oh my god!
It's specified that your party may have a hard time finding your body amongst the other bodies unless they kill it and spend time trying to find your corpse.
That is so cool!
Yeah. I like that the spine is like arms.
Yeah! It looks like a Dark Souls boss. Really.
Yeah.
That is so sick. You win again, 3.5. That's just really cool.
Who's this?
This is me when I get out of the shower. This looks like a magic card. It's called like a Kelpie or something like that. I'll have to ask Craig about that one. It reminds me of these things that exist in the Clone Wars cartoon, and not the new one, and not the new one. The old one that existed before the new one. Yeah, there were like these like tribal warriors, and they were getting put into like a vat, and they were getting all, I don't know what's happening, they were just kind of getting fat. The D&D name is a
Water ghost.
wet, no, it's gotta be something like some weird word for water, like supple. It's a supple tormented spirit.
Oh, a supple spirit.
Yeah.
No, they didn't go out on this one. It's just called a drowned.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, still, that's cool though.
Yeah.
I got the water part right.
You did. Medium undead, 150 hit points.
What? My God.
The cool thing about this guy is in an aura within 30 feet of them is like a drowning aura. And if you go into it, you immediately start to drown.
Whoa!
And it changes the rules that they had for drowning in 3.5, where it was like you could last 2 times your con score.
Yeah.
You immediately have to start making con saves if you're in the aura, and it's DC 10, and for every round it goes up by 1. And if you fail 1, you drop unconscious. And then if you fail again, you go to -1 hit points. And then if you fail again, you drown.
Oh my gosh.
So you could, in 3 rounds, drown.
Wow. That's crazy.
Or I guess 4.
That's like some cool drowning rules.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
It said that like sometimes sailors that drown at sea can become these things. Like, or I guess just anyone who drowns.
Sheesh. They're really strong though. 120 hit points and a drowning aura.
Yeah.
You just get near them and you're just like, the water.
I didn't really look into any of these creatures' like attacks, so I assume it'll also do maybe some crazy bludgeoning damage with his bloated arms. But
what's a drowning aura? Is it like
if
everybody within the aura forgets how to swim?
No, if you're if you're in the radius, you are considered underwater.
So he's like in a bubble of water at all times?
I'm not sure.
That's like going like this to you. It's like stay down.
Maybe that's all I had for you.
Well,
though.
gosh, diddly darn it, Spencer. These were some really freaking odd. Okay, so last time you had like big ball of moss, but like this one, these guys were cool.
Yeah.
I really liked them. I might want to maybe commit theft
steal.
and
There's
steal.
there's that Tumblr that does 3rd to 5th conversions.
This is the end of the video now, but I have a little announcement for you guys. My good friend, Travis Savoy, who makes really awesome music for the pre-written campaigns, like Icewind Dale, Tomb of Annihilation, Curse of Strahd, wants to kind of give back to the community a little bit, which is really awesome. So there is a link in the description where you can download his albums for free. He's giving away about 1,000 of them for free for you guys. So go down to the description if you're one of the first people watching this video and cop yourself an album, because he makes really great music and he does really good stuff. And tell your friends and use him in your games and check him out because he does some great stuff.
Yeah.
Not sponsored at all. He's just a cool guy.
He is.
Yep.
That Tomb of Annihilation one?
Oh, so good.
Happy.
I love the part in the we used it during Arcane Arcade because Travis Savoy was so kind enough to let us use his music during our campaigns. And I always love listening to the intro of the Tomb of Annihilation music because it's all like boom, 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 boom. And then in the middle of it, it goes, ah! Yeah,
like that part
it's
too.
very sick.
Yeah.
I like that part. We done.
Yep.